Hi everybody, it's Mercy and I'm back again with another video. This video I made because on Monday, yesterday, it was my boy's 5th birthday. My twin boys are 5 years old. They are big boys now. And so yesterday, the whole entire time, throughout the day, I was thinking to myself, okay, at this time it's when my water broke. At that time is when I had that really bad contraction. At this time they were born, and I was just reminiscing throughout the day. And we cut them a cake at school, and then some of my family came over and we cut them a cake, at night. In the morning, we sang happy birthday to them, and I got one of those Little Debbie Swiss cake rolls. And I got a pack, one for one, one for the other, put a candle in each, and me and Dad sang happy birthday to them. But I was just so amazed that my boys are actually 5. They're growing so fast. And I, took out the old scrapbooks and started to look through them. So I decided to make a video just so that way you guys can see, like, old stuff that I've done before. And this is when I first started. Right after I first started scrapbooking, I got into Creative Memories as a consultant, basically just for the discount, because I didn't have enough people to sell to. So, but their stuff is like good because, in 20 years their stuff doesn't fall apart, supposedly. So a lot of the stuff that I've gotten from before was all Creative Memories. Here is a page that they had, which was a family tree, and then you put everybody's name in it and their date of birth and date of death or whatever. A lot of them are empty because, it's difficult for my parents. My dad is 92. He's going to be 93 in February. And my mom is 73. So it's kind of difficult for them to remember exactly, they remember their name, but they don't remember, like, when they were born or anything like that. And we're from Cuba, so they don't really have, a lot of, records and stuff that I could actually see. And my husband is full-blooded Italian, and they don't, they don't have a way of finding out exactly who, what, when, and where. So we did the best that we can. This page, it was a die that, there was a scrapbook store down here, and they had this die, and I thought it was so cute. So I put this die on my paper, and then down here is a picture that I took with me and my husband in my belly. I actually took this picture 7 days before I went into labor. Had I not taken that picture at that time, I would have completely missed it, because we were even thinking about leaving it to the next weekend. This is a picture of the cake. I got a Carvel cake with cookie dough on one layer and mint chocolate chip ice cream on the other layer, which are my favorites. And then I put on there, Mercy's finally pregnant, because I had been married with my husband like for 4.5 years and we hadn't gotten pregnant. Then here is the baby shower, and basically my pages are really a lot of stickers. By this time I already bought the Cricut. So I had cut these out with the Cricut cartridge, and then I loved Jolie stickers, so I put a whole mess of Jolie stickers everywhere. And then my pictures here, and I have my corner chomper. Well, it's not a corner chopper, but I use the Creative Memories corner rounder. And then I typed everything on the computer, and it all came out. On this page, I have the same thing. I have their cake that I had a lady here make it for us, and on their first birthday we actually ate the top layers, sort of like a wedding cake. I know, we're like weird. And then a whole bunch of little stickers. This is their ultrasound pictures, and I thought that it was pretty cute, like if it was a movie reel. And at the time I didn't know that there's an actual die. I guess Sizzix has it or something, but I didn't know that. So I made these by myself with Creative Memories, the geometric shapes one, and I just had to hand do everyone. But this one, I actually submitted it to the store to try to win a prize, like a gift certificate or something from their store. I don't even know. because I thought that this was like such a great idea. I was so proud of myself because I took the ultrasound pictures, I made copies of them so that way they were smaller. But then I got a circle punch. This is vellum, and then I got a circle punch, and then inside of it I put, you know, this is what you're looking at. So this is the face. You can see the fingers by the belly. So you see the face here, and then here are the fingers, and have a little arrow. So that way later on, you know, a lot of people look at the ultrasound pictures and they're like, what is that? So I did everything so that way you would be able to tell, you know, years from now you could tell. This is my husband, and he's changing into his little white uniform in order to be in the delivery room. And that's me, and I'm just waiting, anxiously awaiting. And this page, I'm actually going to skip this page because I put on here, it has vellum on it, and it says, caution, not for the faint of heart. And it's the parts, you know, where they're actually coming out of my belly, and they're all bloody. So I think maybe I should skip that part. This I made with the Creative Memories, the little wave one. And my pages are super simple. You know, it was just there to document. I really wasn't like big time into it yet. Little die with a little thing. Little stickers with little poems. 10 fingers, 10 perfect toes. Mommy's eyes and daddy's nose. A wonderful miracle from heaven above. Oh, little boy, how much you are loved. And actually, I'm not going to read any more of the poems because I'm going to start to cry. So, my husband in the delivery room. And then this one's Enzo's. And Enzo was born 3 pounds, 15 ounces. And he was tiny, tiny, tiny. And he had low birth weight, and he had low birth weight and low blood pressure. So they went ahead and they kept him in the NICU for 10 days. And when they kept him in there on top of his little incubator thing, the nurses made this with his name on it. And then they found out that he was a twin. So when they found out that he was a twin, they made one for his twin brother. And Roman got to leave, you know, they were born on the 8th. And Roman got to leave to come home on the 11th. Enzo didn't get home until the 18th, but he got to leave on time. And they even made one for Roman. And I thought that that was just so sweet, you know. So nice that they actually took the time to do it for the other one, so that way both boys have the same thing. Here's another one. A lot of stickers. These are actually like fabric embroidery ones. This is the first time I see my Roman. And here I have my little Enzo and my Roman. And now I have both of them. And there's Daddy, proud Papa, with his 2 boys. And those are our pictures. And then here I have the boys. This one's actually Enzo. In order to visit him, you had to go inside the NICU, and it was a big, huge process. So, you know, very standard. I have the page in the back. My pictures aren't even like corner rounded or anything. And now I started to handwrite, but I still have only stickers here. Then here, one time when we went inside, his nurse was actually giving him a bath. So on here it says like poopy time, bath time, lunch time, nap time. So he did everything in the course of 10-15 minutes maybe. And that's how tiny he was. He was so tiny. And at the time, he only drank like, at the very beginning when they started giving him food, he would drink 5 mLs. And he would keep on sucking on that bottle because he wanted more. But they didn't want to give him any more. So I was just happy when he got up to 1 ounce. And they finally let me feed him. Because as a Hispanic mom, we love to feed our kids. If you're hungry and you want more, let's eat some more. So, but they wouldn't let me. These are the visitors, the people who visited while I was in the hospital. And this is my mommy. And that's one of my sisters, one of my nieces. She's also my godchild. This is Dr. Antoon, the one that delivered the babies. This is my daddy. This is my little Enzo, because all of these are Roman, because only Roman was allowed to be in our room. This is my niece, Yessie, and then I had other visitors here. And by the time that I did this, I had already forgotten like half the people who came in, but I tried my best. Then this is the 18th, and this is the day that they were actually scheduled to be born, but because they came a week early, these are their grandparents, their paternal grandparents, my dad's, my husband's parents, and they flew down on the 18th. I think it was around the 18th to come see the boys, to be here for the birth. So they got to see the boys for the first time. So this is when Enzo got to go home, and we were all happy. And then this is them in their bassinet. I have little Enzo here and little Roman here. And then this is my daddy. And this is little Enzo looking at him and looking at the bear, and everything is very cute. And again, more stickers. And this is my favorite picture that I have. It was during Thanksgiving, and I love this picture. It's my husband and me and the two little boys all wrapped up. You know, they have cover after cover after cover after cover, because even though we live in South Florida, it gets a little bit chilly down here sometimes. And then these are the grandparents and some of my family and the godmothers. Again, more stickers. I loved the Jolie stickers. Then here is their first month birthday, and I would celebrate their first month, their third month, their 6th month birthday, and then I think their 9th month, and then their year. And then on here, you can tell that little Enzo is really, really small compared to my big old Roman. And I journaled here, and then we even put little cake on his nose, which I thought was cute. And again, Carvel cake, because mommy loves ice cream. And then this is the Christmas pictures that we have with them, and here they are with Santa, and then some of the presents that they got, and this is a picture that my mom wanted so she could send off to Cuba. And a lot of the times they were just asleep while everybody else was opening their presents. And in here it has a little book, and it says Naughty and Nice, and I put Roman and Enzo's name where it says nice. And this one is New Year's Eve. And New Year's Eve is also our wedding anniversary. We got married, the first time we got married, the wedding anniversary is December 31st. We got married by civil court, you know, just the justice of the peace. And then we had the big wedding in August, on August 18th. And we did that because I wanted to move up to Connecticut to be with him. And my mom said that I couldn't move up to be with him unless I was legally married. You know, moms, they're like overprotective. So this was the boys bringing in the new year with the babies. And my mom feeding little Enzo. And then the last one here is a picture of their birth announcement. And this I went ahead and gave to everybody in the family, just, you know, letting everybody know. And this is actually now, you know, my first time trying to emboss. And you can see that that just looks so horrible. But whatever, it was the first time. So that was them there. And then the other one, Roman's book is basically the same. It just has, you know, just a few pages that are different. And that's what I have for that. But it's pretty nice because, you know, you take all this time to try to look at them, and then when I bust out, you know, the scrapbooks and the pictures and stuff like that, the boys will be like, Mommy, that was me. I was so little. I was so cute. And I just think it's fun, so fun, you know, and I, you know, hopefully later on they'll really and truly appreciate all the stuff that I've done. So anyway, I was just reminiscing, and I figured I would share with you guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.